On this episode, I talk about Topps Project 2020 and why pre-selling may not be the best idea. What is up? What is going on, everyone? Dave at SVA Card Collectors. What a lovely day we have. My daughter's birthday. Everything went well. Nice social distancing. All that good stuff. Just was fun days for all. Today, what am I talking about? A lot of complaints from sellers with regards to Topps Project 2020. People canceling their orders. People just getting upset and going, but you can't do that. This is ridiculous. It's not allowed. We'll get into that. But right now, I'm going to be talking to you about Topps Project 2020, which cards are available. Now, right now, we have Mark McGwire and the Jackie Robinson, but Mike Trout, she's a-coming. And Mike Trout looks dandy. That will be coming out, I believe, today or tomorrow. I don't know, but I didn't see it. I don't see it on the website. But the latest offerings. It's going to be Mike Trout and also Tyson Beck's Sandy Koufax. Blake Jameson is the Mike Trout, and that's the number 100 card with Ben Baller giving him a little chutzpah. They're delaying the release until tomorrow. So just get pumped. Hopefully Gary V, gets more involved in here so we can get these numbers back up. Because right now, I remember telling you guys how I was making money. I probably am losing money or just pretty much evening off all my buys because it tanked. People just are tanking it right now because they just want to get their money. They're afraid. They're scared. So if that's the case, a lot of times what I would tell people is buy the card, because if people are afraid and they're selling, you should do the opposite because prices are dropping really low and they may be going too low. But this Topps Project, it's a different beast. You have different players involved. So I'm not going to tell you to start buying these cards left and right because I just don't know. I don't have a good handle on it. See, someone telling you the truth. Your normal people like, you got to buy now. No, I have no idea. My instinct would be to buy, but I've spent a lot of money already, so I need to start selling my cards so I can get the cash reserves back up and to do what I wanted to do, which is to have a lot of cash on hand for when the big drop happens in November and December, and that's what I'm going to get back to doing. Buyers canceling their orders because the prices dropped, saying they can't do that. They're turning people in. They're shaming people, the whole 9 yards. Now, I could do that, to be honest with you. I bought it pretty high, at the height of, Memorial Day weekend like a dork. But I'm not. I'm just not even looking at it at this point because I'm just going to get more aggravated. And I think it's going to bounce back. I think there's going to be some type of leveling off. Right now there was a high, before there was a high, now this is the low, and it's going to be somewhere in the middle. A lot of people on eBay are complaining, and that's fine. You can do that, but there's nothing you can do about it. eBay has their platform. They are the second biggest e-commerce, company in the world. You have Amazon and them, and then a bunch of others that are trying to catch up. So everyone gives 30-day returns. They don't care that, the price went up, the price went down. It doesn't matter to them. All they want to make sure is that the person who's buying from their website is satisfied. And that's all they care about. So if the price goes down and they want to return their card because of price, you have to accept it. You can complain, you can, bitch about it, but no matter what, you have 14 days to return it. That's the minimum that they give you. You could put no returns on your listings all day long. Put no returns. That's great. Somebody wants to return it within 2 weeks. They're going to be able to do that. Maybe they have to pay the shipping back, so to $3.99. But since it's a pre-sale, you don't even have the card anyway. To be honest with you, you're like a drop shipper. That's really what you are. You're just drop shipping, but you're actually getting the card and then shipping it out. But you're buying it from Tops and selling it someplace else. Selling it to someone else. They could have bought it on Tops, but they're not. They're buying it from you because they can get it a little bit cheaper because you're buying volume. So you can get that price down. So you can buy it, you can sell it for $17, $18, and it ain't going to hurt you because, well, it is going to hurt you. But you're trying to get that chance of that 1-on-1, which is what you lose out if you buy pre-sales on eBay. But if the price goes wonky, they can cancel. And there's nothing you can really do about it. That's why it's important to create your own brand. You want people to go on to your store, to your website, and buy stuff. Because if they change their mind and they want to return it, that's on you now. Now you control. Now you could say, no, that's not going to happen. Kick rocks. Yeah, I mean, it's that simple. But you don't control it. eBay controls it. So instead of complaining about it, maybe don't do pre-sales. Or if you do, accept it. Move on. Don't complain about it. I don't want to hear it anymore. I'm tired. I'm tired of it. I mean, everyone. Before it was the opposite. People who were buying were complaining about sellers canceling on them constantly because the price went up. Well, that's the same. That is actually worse because eBay really frowns upon that, and that hurts your ranking. That hurts your store, your listings. You will be ranked lower because you canceled an order. Whatever the excuse is, you ran out of it, or you just don't want to, or you can make up 1,000 different excuses. It doesn't matter. You are a seller, and you said that this product was available. It should always be available. And if somebody bought it and now you're canceling an order, that is a huge red flag. If you have too many of those, they'll shut your store down, or whatever the case. They'll, say, hey, you can't list anymore. You don't know what you're doing. You have to be a responsible seller. There's not that burden of proof on the other side. As a buyer, you want to go to Walmart, buy something, and if you don't want it, you want to be able to return it. You don't want to go, what? What are you talking about? It's been 2 weeks. I want to return it. I don't want it. It's no good. Same thing with eBay. I don't want it anymore. Yeah, the price went up. I don't care. I just don't want it anymore. Take it. And eBay's going to go, okay, yeah, hey, well, you spent the $17 and, you returned the $17. They don't care that the price went up or down, left or right, B or A, and start. Contra. Good old Contra getting them lives. Up, down, left, right, B, A, start. That's what it is. But they don't care. It doesn't matter to them. And it's not like you did anything. It's not like you shipped it to them and now they're returning it back. You're just like promising them that this card, eventually when you get it, you're going to ship to them. I don't know what people don't get. It is frustrating. I know, because if I was in that same boat, I'd be really frustrated too. But you're treating this as a hobby. eBay is treating this as a business. Now, some people who treat this as a business aren't complaining about it. They're just going, hey, thumbs the brakes. I'm going to return this card. I'll remember. Maybe I'll block that buyer. And that's something that you can do. You can accept the return and block that buyer. That's your prerogative. I would do that. But that's all you have to do. That's all you can do at this point. You can't do anything else. So you can complain. You can do whatever. What I suggest is don't do pre-sales on eBay. It's too volatile. People are asking for returns constantly. And let's just say you spent that money already. You spent it on buying more Top Project 2020 cards or whatever the case may be. And now they want that money back. You don't have that money in your bank, your PayPal or whatever. It becomes a problem. And it's happening a lot. It's happening to a lot of people. So my suggestion, don't do pre-sale of Topps Project 2020 unless you're just going to accept the returns and accept that that's going to happen. And if that's the case, that's great. Then you're starting to act like a business. But until then, if you're treating this as a hobby, that's what's going to happen. You're going to be annoyed. You're going to get returns. You're going to be frustrated. Happens to me all the time, especially with electronics. Oh, this thing don't work. That don't work. I want to return it. I would get enraged. I'd get Amazon. I would sell on Amazon a lot of times. Printers, after 30 days, after 29 days, I don't want it anymore. It's because they would use it, they would return it, and buy a new printer. At some point, you got to go, either I'm going to get out of the printer game, which is what I did, because I would sell 10 printers, 5 or 6 would get returned, and I was selling for high dollar, $150, $200. Imagine having $600, $700 coming back to you. Going back to Amazon because I got the returns. It was frustrating. But if you're a business, you take that into consideration. Hey, I'm going to have returns. It's just part of the game. If you are a hobby, if there's a hobby or something that, you're doing off to the side, then them's the breaks, kick rocks. So that's all I got about that. And if you want to know about other cards that are being released this week, I did that podcast on Sunday, so check that out. That's all I have for you guys today. SVAcardcollectors.com. Download the Flick Chat app, and you guys know what to do. Buy some cards and go broke. Later. You've heard me talk about Star Stock. They've been a sponsor of the show for a couple of months now. Well, now you can deposit, purchase cards, view in your collection, and flip those cards back on the marketplace with so much more to be built. StarStock is building a sports card marketplace aimed to be faster, cheaper for flipping sports cards than any other platform. They're currently looking for people who want to submit their cards to sell on this new platform. Here's what StarStock is offering. 5% commission, no ingestion fees. You send in the cards, they do all the work. Cards are guaranteed and secured in the vault. I seen the little guy, his name is Pepe. He doesn't let anybody in or out. You can choose cards to ship back to you at any time. You can buy, flip, store, or ship cards with a click of a button. If you're interested in getting involved and sending those cards, contact Mike at mike@starstock.com. Again, StarStock is only looking for rookie cards and are prospects of current players. Head over to starstock.com.